Good morning.
Given that this is my fourth Camino, I have a few things to say about pacing yourself. Is it better to walk every step of the way, or is it better to walk what you can and get a ride for the rest? In today's video, I'll tell you what I think, and I'll also share with you a few things that have been on my mind lately. Come join me on my walk on the Camino Via de la Plata.
It is Saturday morning, and I am on my way to Castiblance de los Arios. It's about an 11.5 mile walk and a 1,300 foot elevation gain. So the length I'm okay with. The elevation gain, I'm not such a fan of that. But anyway, it's a beautiful morning and the sun is just now starting to rise. It's probably about, 60 degrees. I'm kind of surprised it's not colder, to be quite honest. And it makes me wonder what this trail would be like if you walked it later in the year, like in the summer. I mean, it's probably brutal. Next stage after this, tomorrow's stage, I'm not looking forward to it. It's 17 miles and it's pure wilderness. It's like off-road. There's no roads near it. So there's no civilization is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to see how I feel after getting in last night or yesterday and just feeling lousy for a few hours. I don't want to get myself in a situation where I'm really struggling out in the middle of nowhere. And I've given myself permission to just skip over that stage. It's my longest stage of this trip, and in addition to that, I don't have any rest days scheduled at all. So I'm going to think about it. I've often said the hardest part about doing these Caminos is the mental part, but there's no sense challenging yourself physically to the point where you're so completely stressed out physically that you have to make a decision. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just, I don't think it's necessary to stress myself out physically where I get myself into danger, because no amount of mental fortitude will get you through a situation in which you become compromised. That's that. So yeah, I'm going to think about it. A lot will depend on how I'm feeling at the end of today's walk, if I can recover quickly, and the weather conditions and so forth. Right now, my pack is really heavy. I filled up my water bladder 2.5 liters or 1.5 liters. So what is that? That's about 3 pounds there. And then I have maybe 3 pounds of food. So yeah, my pack is probably around the 20-pound range. So it's a little bit more difficult walking with a heavier pack. They always say, oh, carry only 10% of your weight, but that's like your dry pack. That's like with no food or water in it. So when they say carry 10% of your weight, if you do any training at home, keep in mind that it's going to be more than that if you carry food and water. Of course you got to carry water, but anyway, enough rambling. This is my view. As you can see, the sun's just coming out. It's so pretty. There's not a cloud in the sky. miles to go, and I am following along this really busy highway. There's a lot of people driving very quickly, but for the most part, today's walk was in the wilderness. I saw a lot of cattle and rabbits and wildflowers. It was really nice. It was a constant walk uphill though, that's for sure. And I'm still walking uphill, just enough to be kind of grueling, but not really, you don't really feel like you're trudging uphill. You just feel a slight incline. And I think I am just about there, to the point where it starts going downhill towards the city. So I am hopeful to see it pretty soon. Okay, so I just got to the albergue that I'm staying at for tonight, and it's super cute. Let me show this to you. Here's my room. Just oopsies, sweet little room here. The bathroom is down the hall. It's not, I usually prefer to have my own bathroom, but it's totally fine this time. The lady was explaining to me, I was asking her whether or not I should catch a cab today because I don't want to walk the 17 miles. And she said, oh, well, we basically communicated via Google Translate. She says what a lot of people do is they catch a cab in the morning to the park and then they walk. So it basically cuts the trip in half. So that made me so happy because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do tomorrow. And I do want to walk tomorrow, but I don't want to walk 17 miles. So that makes me happy. She said to wait until the other pilgrims get here, and then maybe we can share a cab together. So that'll be nice. That'll be nice. I'm really happy to be finished with today's walk, and time for a shower, my favorite part of the day. Okay, so I'm here with my Korean friend, and I just think it's really funny because we are talking to each other in Spanish here in this town.
Really cool.
Yeah, like
Really cool.
I have no Korean and she speaks a little bit of English, but we both speak more Spanish, so this is actually kind of funny. So I am here with the owner of the Albergue, and she is helping us out because tomorrow there is a time change. It's a 1 hour forward, right? So we're going to be getting up. We're going to get a taxi at 8 o'clock, ocho. So she was trying to explain it to us.
No English.
Yeah, she doesn't speak English, but anyway, you're going to call the taxi.
Telephone, taxi?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really nice to chat with her. I understand like every fourth word that she says. So I think we've got a plan for tomorrow. Okay, so here I am having dinner with my friend Sonkid. Hey, hi. Sonkid is from Germany.
Germany, from Hamburg.
From Hamburg, yes. But
Apart from Germany.
he speaks very good English, and both of us speak, a moderate amount of Spanish. Anyway, this is what we're eating for dinner. We're having tapas tonight, which is basically French fries with olives, French fries with buffalo wings. Gracias. And nice healthy serving of beer. That's what we eat out here because we can.
And drinking.